It's got a tube, light, wood, tube, and trumpet, flute. You gotta get suit for this digital camera. You ain't gotta understand for this Dalai Lama, I'm gonna cop it up like you don't wanna drop on the stop hop. Yo, keep it up, Richard, I'm gonna flop.
Oh, you better flop, but I'm just oh, fuck.
Alright. Wait.
Goddamn.
Cheesy for cheesy, I got it up in this one tweezy for hizzle. I'm gonna keep it on this sizzle, for real, for your bacon. It's that steakin'. River runs through it and you gotta get to it. You make sure you don't hesitate on the flute. One suit.
Wait. Alright, next beat, next. Got that brown bag on my head cause I'm an ugly bitch. In the middle of fucking, I get that rectal itch. Motherfucker, got that stitch in time. Going back in motherfucking nickel and dime. I lost my track of mind. Motherfucker, it's your turn to rhyme.
Just keep the rhyme. Just keep the rhyme.
It's been so long with my head in the sand. I got a racial identity you just can't understand. Sometimes I'm a white guy drinking lots of Zima. Sometimes I'm a black guy drowning cause of FEMA. You know I rock it right.
Hell
you know
yeah.
I rock it wrong.
God damn!
That was awesome.
Hell yeah!
That was awesome.
God damn, Matthew.
Drowning because of FEMA. Man. Roman, down the foaming Roman. You got a Sony and it's picking up what I got to say. Embarrassed as hell when I see this on a different day. When I'm sober and saying, hey, what the fuck? You gotta show this to all my friends so I'll be embarrassed even more. Just wanna say fuck it. Like the new motherfuckers all tried and true, but they don't wanna see the Zulu.
We'll see who wins when I take 1,182 Sharpie pins, holding it down like fucking G's in the crazy creek. We keep it like the Greeks do, but not gay. Not gay.
Voodoo, little bunny foo-foo. You don't think I noticed, but I do. It's just that I don't want to see you sucking dicks in the middle of a coup. With no shoes, you're gonna rue the day that I made you a lady. It's shady.
Warm
I don't
baby.
know what the age of consent is. I don't even care. I don't need a scare.
Warm baby.
Underwear can stay on if I need to stay out of it.
Okay, so what happened? Okay, I was at the bar and just playing pool. The dude starts fucking with Brian, like, and I'm just like, I came over and I just like tapped him, like, dude, get the fuck out of his face. Like, him and all his friends are like, you know, crowding around him, like, Brian, like, you know, like, what, son, what? I was just like, dude, get the fuck off of him. And then, like, the dude goes for my throat immediately, like, he turns around and he goes at my throat, and I was just like, boom, I dodged it, and then, like, I was really drunk, but, like, somebody grabbed me from behind after that, and, like, we all got taken down. It was, like, me and Nils and Brian and Trey was there. I don't know exactly what happened, because so much shit happened at once, but, like, right when that happened, somebody grabbed me from behind, and, like, the dude never hit me or anything. Like, he went at my throat, and then they took me out, like, do you understand, like, the layout of Buffalo's? Like, because it has, like, this is a multi-sectional thing.
Right.
Like, we started at the first pool table, the dude, like, his, like, fucking weird butt buddy or whatever, like, had a, like, spandex shirt and, like, it's one of those weird shell necklaces that, like, fucking, it's just so gay. It is gay. Anyway, like, and there's more people, too, helping this weird fucking spandex dude, like, holding me, like, you're out of here, you're out of here. So they, like, eventually, I'm, like, resisting the whole time. I'm like, get the fuck off of me! And I was like, I'm a human being! And, like, everybody was like, what the fuck's going on? And then, like, they pinned me up against the glass, dude. And I was like, dude, get the fuck off me. And, like, everybody that ran to help me got, you know, grabbed the same way, you know?
Wait, were these bouncers? Or?
No, they were just
random.
They were acting like bouncers. There's people, see, Buffalo's is weird because they have bouncers that, just big people that drink there, you know? and they bounce people out, you know.
Bouncer mercenaries.
Exactly.
Okay.
But these dudes aren't like locals. Like I've never seen them there before.
Yeah.
This man, like so much shit happened, dude. I can't even. Anyways, the dude pinned me up against the fucking glass, and I'm yelling at the top of my lungs, and everybody's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then like, suddenly Karina's in my face, like, "Ryder, Ryder!" Like somehow I got out. No, oh, I missed the part where the dude punched me in the head.
Yeah.
While I was being held, I was like, "Let the fuck go of me!" I was like, "This guy's gonna fucking punch me, man!" I was like, "Let go of me!"
Yeah.
Anyways, like. They're not holding this guy, but eventually they start realizing like this dude's the one that started it, you know.
Yeah.
But like they held him and he swings like over some people and like boom hits me right here in the head, and then I'm like I feel that like it just I went fucking blank, you know. Just have you ever been hit in the head really hard? It's just like you go into nothing, like no worries or cares. You don't care about anything anymore. It's just like you want to kill somebody.
Just rage.
It was rage, but it was like. I got hit right there, and then I lowered my head again, and then he hit me again. I lowered my head, and I was like, fuck, I got hit. And that's when they ran out, and like, I got let go, and Karina was like, Ryder, are you okay? She like kind of saved me in a way, you know? Like, cause like, all these people were getting involved, like, yeah, fight, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like, I look out the window, and I didn't even have time to look at anything. Some guy that like helped drag me out, like after like the dude punched me in the head, like goes like, dude, I'm sorry, man. And I like, I just want to like inside of me. I just want to like crush his face and run off. But like then I was too pissed, dude. I ignored that dude. And then like right when I looked, I saw they were fucking with Trey. You know Trey Pittman out in the courtyard. And I was like, fuck, they're fucking with Trey. And Brian was like, he's like, oh shit. And like at this point, people are like trying to grab us, you know, because they realize like we're about to get in a fight, you know. So like, but I run like behind this pillar and like leap over a chair like fucking Mario, man. Like. And like Brian's in front of me, like he's like he runs in front of me. We're like trying to run out the door out of Buffalo's, and like right when we get there, this dude tries to grab Brian, but Brian like knocks him away and he runs out the door, and then like I don't see how this dude, but then another guy grabs me in like a full Nelson, like right when I'm about to get out the door, he's like, Ryder, it's not worth it, don't go out there. It's like, and I was like, I don't know how, but like right after getting hit in the head, I was just like, and I just like he couldn't hold me, man. I was like, fuck that, and I just like. Bolted out the door, and then like we see these two dudes, like Trey's being held, you know, and like the dude's about to punch him, the guy that punched me, and like Brian just runs up me, like we run up, and like I come right beside Brian, and Brian's just like boom, and just like hits the dude right in the face, and then right after that I'm just like boom, and we both hit the dude like right in the fucking head, and then like right after I hit the guy, like I stood by the elevator for a second, and he looked up at me, and I was just like, I don't even know, you know, I was drunk, man, I don't know what I said, but I think I was like, bitch, or like. He just looked at me like kind of fucking like I was like, yeah, it's me, remember me? You just hit me in the fucking head. Anyways, like right after that, like I'm like, fuck, I see like the bartender calling the cops, I'm like, shit. And like, but this big ass dude, right after that, he saw Brian hit the dude. He didn't see me hit him, so he didn't grab me. This big ass dude grabs Brian. Yeah. And like he's like, Brian's like, fuck, and like I'm like, let him go! Let him go! And eventually he lets him go, and I'm like, I'm out here. I just fucking ran, dude. I like bolted, just went up to my apartment, you know.
So wait, when did they call you a Jew?
Oh, that was like right out when the dude went through my throat, and I was like, leave him alone. He's like, what are you gonna do, you Jew? And I was like, seriously, like that was almost like getting punched in the face, just like without the rage though, just like baffled, like. What? Jew. Okay. That's fascinating.
What is that? We have to tell people what we're going to see. Okay, so you, in an episode of my...
Sitting out back of this place, they decided to have a keg party. There was a lot of kids there, you know, my age, and I got drunk as hell. And so I was like laying on the lawn chair, like sitting in the sun, like fuck, like I was about to pass out, you know. And I heard all these people like, I was like, what the fuck? And they're like getting logs, and you're like, let's split these logs, man. And this dude, like, that owned the place that I worked at, he had a badass log splitter. So like they put the logs in the machine, but it looks like the most fucking ragged shit ever. Like none of them have their shirts on. They're like fucking drunk, and they're like, let's split these logs, dude. And they put the logs in the log thing the wrong way. So like they turn the thing on full, and like it's this piston that like slams at the log, you know. But they put it in there, so they put it in the wrong way, so it like slammed at the log, and then it wouldn't go because I don't know, and the thing started spewing hydraulic fluid, and everybody was screaming. And it was like the thing started smoking because the hydraulic fluid got on the engine, and everybody thought it was gas. So everybody started running, and this was like right next to where we were, kind of. But everybody freaked out, and everybody laughed so hard. It was the hardest I ever laughed in my life. And they fixed it or they didn't fix it, but they got the log out and like turned it off, and everybody's like, "Oh fuck, we just broke the badass log machine. We're in trouble, man." And so they covered it with a blue tarp and left it there and didn't say anything, because this woman came out of this place that would have, like, you know, gotten pissed, or they just covered it. You heard the man. Shut the fuck up.
Yoshimi. Oh, Yoshimi, bum cow, you don't believe me, she got the cow, you. But you are that.
Tell us about George Bush.
Oh, wait.
That evil fascist. Listen, y'all. He was elected. People say he wasn't elected by a majority. No, he was. By a majority of the Supreme Court. Because they ruled that there wasn't going to be a recount. 5-4. Those evil fascists. I will get them one day. Listen, y'all. They tell you one thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be back. Keep talking.
Max?
Ian, tell us about global Deming.
What do you think about the president?
Oh, that bitch. We'll get him, y'all. He's spying on us. He can get our cell phones. He listens to everything we say. He does everything we do. Listen, y'all don't even remember the days of Stalin. You know what Stalin did? He listened to cell phones, he listened to this, he listened to that. He got emails. So this is what Bush does. Y'all, you don't even realize y'all elected a fascist. Oh, Christ.
So this predates moonlighting. It predates moonlighting. Do you remember this, what we're going to show? What has it been, like 22 years?